Good morning. It is December 24th, and 80 years ago today, on Christmas Eve, the crew of the 5 Grand conducting a bombing mission on Pforzheim, Germany. Pforzheim is, so here's the Belgium corner of Germany, right off the corner tip inlet here. There's Pforzheim right there. So the crew of the 5 Grand on this day, 80 years ago today, see what they did. There were more planes in the air on this mission than ever before, even considering the vast force that flew on June 6, 44, D-Day in France. Got up at 5, briefed at 6, took off at 9. The purpose was for the entire 8th Air Force to bomb all German airfields from where enemy planes were taking off to strafe our ground troops as they fought the German breakthrough. If we were able to put big holes in the landing fields, the Luftwaffe would be unable to send up the planes to harm our troops. We led the group over to Germany, started on our bomb run, but failed to drop our bombs because Lieutenant Moeller didn't see the field until too late to make the necessary correction in his bomb site. We proceeded on to the secondary target, which was a marshalling yard at Pforzheim. So went right back to Pforzheim. Our incendiaries had 500 pounders, really did a wonderful job on tearing up the tracks, cars, and buildings thanks to the bombardiers' accurate bombing. It was such a clear day that we all could see the fires and explosions as the bombs hit the yard and city below us. The air was full of Allied bombers and fighters with P-51s and 47s everywhere. Some of the groups were attacked by fighters, but our formation was lucky enough to be untouched. I saw 3 B-17s go down, one of them spinning down in a slow spiral until it struck the ground with a huge red flash. Due to the strong headwind and the visual weather, we were perfect targets for all the flak guns on the ground. A little 4-gun battery on the front lines even started firing at us, though they failed to score any direct hits. We received one small hole in the number of one coaling, and had the command aerial torn in two. Temperature was negative 40 degrees. So they had pretty significant conflict on Christmas Eve, which is not uncommon for there to be a lot of military actions to take place historically when it came with other European nations. And so kind of interesting, Christian nations using Christian holiday as a means for maneuver and attack. But then again, holidays don't stop wars. Wars don't ever actually end. But as it is, here's a photo that crew took that day prior to their bomb run. There is my grandfather, Richard Dick Jacobson. I'm not sure. One of these gentlemen would be Sergeant McBride. I'm not sure which one. Yeah, remember today, well, it's a wonderful day, and we are spending time with our families. The reason we are is because we have young men and women who are at war, and all across the world. Even if they're not conducting an active attack on today, they are still standing guard and prepared to defend our way of life. So remember them as you spend your time with your family.